Welcome to Mastering English, a beginner's guide to rapid learning and effective study strategies. Whether you're just starting your English learning journey or looking to accelerate your progress, this audiobook is your ultimate guide. We've designed it to be both informative and inspiring, providing you with practical tips and strategies to make your English learning experience enjoyable and efficient. In this audiobook, you'll discover where to start as a beginner, what essential skills to focus on, and how to study English more effectively. We'll explore 10 powerful tips that can help you improve your English in a short amount of time. From the basics of grammar and vocabulary to advanced strategies for mastering pronunciation and fluency, we've got you covered.
Focus points.
Starting point. Understand the foundational aspects of learning English and what you need to focus on as a beginner. Effective study strategies. Learn methods to study English more efficiently and make the most of your practice time. Quick improvement tips. Discover techniques to boost your English skills quickly and effectively. Essential skills. Identify the key areas you need to master, including grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Practical tips. Explore 10 actionable tips that can enhance your learning experience and accelerate your progress. By listening to this audiobook, you'll gain valuable insights into how to approach learning English as a beginner, the best strategies for effective study, and practical advice to help you improve your language skills rapidly. Get ready to embark on a rewarding journey towards English proficiency with confidence and enthusiasm.
Focus point 1. Starting point.
This is where our exciting journey into mastering English begins. As a beginner, knowing where to start can make all the difference in your learning experience. Imagine embarking on a grand adventure. Choosing the right path is crucial to reaching your destination smoothly and with joy. Let's dive into what you need to focus on first and how to set yourself up for success. 1. Building a strong foundation. First things first, laying a solid foundation is essential. Think of it like constructing a house. You need a sturdy base before you can build the rest. For English, this means mastering the basics: grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Start with common words and phrases that you'll use daily. For example, learn greetings like hello, good morning, and thank you. Practice forming simple sentences such as, I am a student, or I like to read. Recommendation: use language learning apps or flashcards to build your vocabulary. Websites like Duolingo or Memrise are excellent for this. 2. Understanding sentence structure. Next, get familiar with the structure of English sentences. English typically follows a subject-verb-object (SVO) order. For instance, in the sentence she reads a book, she is the subject, reads is the verb, and a book is the object. Practice forming simple sentences and gradually move on to more complex structures. Example: start with sentences like he eats an apple, and then advance to they are watching a movie at the theater. Recommendation: read children's books or beginner-level English texts to see simple sentence structures in action. This will help you grasp how sentences are built and used in context. 3. Basic grammar rules. Understanding basic grammar rules is like learning the rules of a game before you play. Start with the essential parts of speech: nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Learn about verb tenses, such as present, past, and future. For instance, know that I walk is present, I walked is past, and I will walk is future. Example: practice sentences like she walks to school present, she walked to school past, and she will walk to school future. Recommendation: consider using a grammar workbook or online exercises to practice these rules. Websites like Grammarly or English Grammar 101 can be great resources. 4. Practicing pronunciation. Good pronunciation is key to being understood. Start by listening to native speakers and repeating after them. Pay attention to how sounds are made and practice them until you feel comfortable. For example, the sound of th in this can be challenging, so practice it with words like this, that, and then. Recommendation: use language learning platforms that offer pronunciation practice, such as Rosetta Stone or Babel, and don't be afraid to record yourself to track your progress. 5. Immersing yourself in the language. Finally, surround yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to English music, watch movies with subtitles, and try to think in English. The more you immerse yourself, the more natural the language will become. Example: set aside time each day to listen to English podcasts or watch shows in English. Try watching with subtitles at first, then gradually challenge yourself to watch without them. Recommendation: create a language immersion routine by incorporating English into your daily life. Join English-speaking groups or online forums where you can practice and engage with others. So there you have it, focus point 1, starting point. By building a strong foundation, understanding sentence structure, grasping basic grammar rules, practicing pronunciation, and immersing yourself in the language, you'll set yourself on the right path to mastering English. Stay enthusiastic and curious, and remember, every step you take brings you closer to fluency. Let's keep this momentum going and dive into our next focus point.
Focus point 2. Effective study strategies.
Transform your English learning experience from ordinary to extraordinary. Imagine you're a chef perfecting a new recipe. Having the right techniques and ingredients can turn a good dish into a great one. Similarly, the right study strategies can turn your English learning from a basic effort into a rapid and rewarding journey. Let's explore how to make your study time more effective and efficient. 1. Set clear, achievable goals. The first step in any successful study strategy is setting clear goals. Think of goals as your destination on a map. They guide you where you want to go. Start with small, manageable goals like, I will learn 10 new words this week, or I will practice speaking for 15 minutes each day. As you achieve these smaller goals, you'll build confidence and motivation. Example, set a goal to master basic conversational phrases in 1 month. Once you achieve that, challenge yourself with more complex sentences and topics. Recommendation, use a planner or a goal-setting app to track your progress and stay organized. Tools like Google Calendar or Todoist can help you set and monitor your language goals. 2. Create a study schedule. Consistency is key to learning a new language. A well-structured study schedule helps you stay on track and ensures you're dedicating regular time to your English practice. Designate specific times each day for different activities, such as vocabulary practice in the morning, grammar exercises in the afternoon, and listening activities in the evening. Example, allocate 30 minutes each day to practice speaking, 20 minutes for reading, and 10 minutes for writing exercises. Adjust the schedule based on what works best for you. Recommendation, stick to your schedule by setting reminders or alarms on your phone. This helps build a routine and ensures you stay consistent with your practice. 3. Use a variety of learning resources. Diversifying your learning resources keeps your study sessions engaging and effective. Combine textbooks with interactive apps, online courses, and multimedia resources. For example, use a grammar book for structure, an app for vocabulary, and podcasts for listening practice. Example, use apps like Duolingo for daily vocabulary practice, watch English videos on YouTube for listening skills, and read simple English novels for comprehension. Recommendation, explore different platforms and materials to find what best suits your learning style. Websites like Khan Academy and Coursera offer great supplementary courses. 4. Practice active learning techniques. Active learning involves engaging with a material in a way that helps you better understand and retain it. Instead of just reading or listening passively, interact with the content. Practice speaking out loud, take notes, and summarize what you've learned in your own words. Example, after watching an English video, try to summarize it verbally or in writing. Discuss the content with a language partner to reinforce your understanding. Recommendation, use language exchange platforms like Tandem or HelloTalk to practice speaking with native speakers and get feedback on your progress. 5. Test yourself regularly. Regular self-testing helps reinforce what you've learned and identify areas that need improvement. Use quizzes, flashcards, or practice tests to challenge yourself and track your progress. Example, after studying a new grammar rule, take a short quiz to test your understanding. Use apps like Quizlet to create custom flashcards and review them periodically. Recommendation, incorporate self-testing into your study routine to make it a regular part of your learning process. This helps you stay aware of your strengths and areas for growth. 6. Join study groups or language classes. Studying with others can enhance your learning experience. Joining a study group or taking a language class provides you with support, motivation, and opportunities to practice. Interacting with fellow learners can also expose you to different perspectives and techniques. Example, find a local English study group or an online language class where you can practice speaking and engage in group discussions. Recommendation, look for community classes or online forums related to English learning. Websites like Meetup or Facebook groups often have language learning communities where you can connect with others. 7. Incorporate English into daily life. The more you integrate English into your daily life, the more natural it will become. Label items around your house with their English names, set your devices to English, or try thinking in English throughout the day. Example, change your phone's language settings to English and try to use English in your daily activities, such as writing your shopping list or setting reminders. Recommendation, create an English-rich environment by surrounding yourself with the language in various forms, through media, conversations, and everyday tasks. So, there you have it, focus point 2, effective study strategies. By setting clear goals, creating a study schedule, using diverse resources, practicing active learning, testing yourself regularly, joining study groups, and incorporating English into your daily life, you'll make your learning process more dynamic and effective. Embrace these strategies with enthusiasm, and watch your English skills flourish. Let's keep the momentum going and dive into our next focus point. Focus point 3, quick improvement tips. If you're eager to see rapid progress in your English skills, you're in the right place. This focus point is all about giving you those fantastic, actionable strategies that can lead to noticeable improvement in a short amount of time. Think of it like having a secret toolkit filled with powerful techniques to supercharge your learning. Let's dive into these quick tips and get you on the fast track to fluency. 1. Immersive learning techniques. Immerse yourself in English as much as possible. This means surrounding yourself with the language in various forms, whether it's through music, movies, podcasts, or conversations. The more you're exposed to English, the more naturally it will come to you. Example: watch your favorite TV shows or movies in English with subtitles. Listen to English songs and try to understand the lyrics. Engage with English content that interests you, making learning both fun and effective. Recommendation: create an English immersion routine. Dedicate a part of your day to engaging with English media, and consider setting up a language exchange where you converse with native speakers. 2. Focus on high-frequency vocabulary. Learn the most commonly used words and phrases first. These high-frequency words will be the building blocks of your communication and will appear in a wide range of contexts. By mastering these, you'll be able to understand and participate in many conversations more quickly. Example: start with essential words and phrases like hello, please, thank you, and where is the bathroom? Expand to common verbs and nouns such as eat, go, friend, and house. Recommendation: use vocabulary lists or apps that focus on high-frequency words. Flashcards can be a great tool to reinforce your learning. 3. Practice speaking daily. Speaking regularly is crucial for improving fluency. Try to practice speaking English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. The more you speak, the more confident and comfortable you'll become. Example: have short conversations with a language partner, record yourself speaking about your day, or practice speaking in front of a mirror. Aim for fluency rather than perfection. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Recommendation: use language exchange apps like Tandem or find a local conversation group to practice speaking with others. 4. Engage in active listening. Active listening helps you understand the nuances of the language and improves your comprehension skills. Focus on how native speakers use the language in different situations. Listen for accents, intonations, and common expressions. Example: listen to English podcasts or radio shows, paying attention to how speakers pronounce words and form sentences. Try to mimic their pronunciation and intonation. Recommendation: choose listening materials that match your interests and gradually increase the difficulty as you become more comfortable. 5. Use language learning apps. Language learning apps can be a fantastic way to practice and improve your English quickly. They offer interactive exercises, games, and quizzes that make learning engaging and efficient. Example: use apps like Duolingo, Babbel, or Rosetta Stone to practice vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. These apps often have gamified elements that make learning fun and rewarding. Recommendation: set aside time each day to use these apps and track your progress. Consistent practice will lead to noticeable improvements. 6. Write regularly. Writing helps reinforce what you've learned and improves your ability to express yourself clearly. Start with simple sentences and gradually move to more complex writing tasks. Example: keep a journal in English, write short essays, or even try composing emails or messages. Focus on using new vocabulary and grammar rules you've learned. Recommendation: use writing prompts or challenges to keep your practice interesting. Consider having your writing reviewed by native speakers or language tutors for feedback. 7. Learn and practice pronunciation. Proper pronunciation is key to being understood. Focus on the sounds that are challenging for you and practice them regularly. Clear pronunciation makes a huge difference in how effectively you communicate. Example: practice difficult sounds like teet in this or sh in shoe. Use pronunciation guides or apps to help you practice and improve. Recommendation: record yourself and compare your pronunciation to native speakers. Use resources like Forvo or Google's pronunciation tool to hear how words are pronounced. 8. Set mini goals. Set small, specific goals for each study session. Mini goals keep you focused and motivated by providing clear, attainable objectives. They also help you measure your progress more easily. Example: set a goal to learn and use 5 new words and sentences by the end of the day, or to complete a specific chapter in your grammar book within a week. Recommendation: write down your mini goals and celebrate when you achieve them. This will keep you motivated and give you a sense of accomplishment. So there you have it, focus point 3, quick improvement tips. By immersing yourself in the language, focusing on high-frequency vocabulary, practicing speaking daily, engaging in active listening, using language learning apps, writing regularly, improving pronunciation, and setting mini goals, you'll see rapid progress in your English skills. Embrace these tips with enthusiasm and watch your language abilities soar. Let's keep the momentum going and move on to our next focus point.
Focus point 4, essential skills.
Think of essential skills as the core building blocks of your language journey. These are the elements that will form the foundation of your fluency and confidence. Ready to dive in and uncover what makes up these crucial skills?
Let's get started.
1. Mastering grammar basics. Grammar is the skeleton of any language. It holds everything together and gives structure to your sentences. Start with the basics. Understand the parts of speech, sentence structure, and verb tenses. Knowing how to correctly use nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs is fundamental to constructing clear and effective sentences. Example: practice forming simple sentences like she plays tennis, subject verb object, and then move to more complex structures such as she has been playing tennis since last year, present perfect continuous. Recommendation: use grammar workbooks or online resources like Grammarly or EnglishGrammar.org to practice and reinforce your understanding. Regular exercises will help solidify your grasp of grammatical rules. 2. Building vocabulary. A rich vocabulary is like having a vast array of tools at your disposal. The more words you know, the better you can express yourself. Start with everyday vocabulary and gradually expand to more specialized terms. Learn synonyms, antonyms, and how words fit into different contexts. Example: learn words related to common topics such as food, travel, and hobbies. Expand your vocabulary by exploring synonyms, e.g., happy and joyful, and using them in sentences. Recommendation: create vocabulary lists or use apps like Quizlet to review and practice new words. Try to use new vocabulary in your daily conversations or writing to reinforce your learning. 3. Developing pronunciation skills. Clear pronunciation is key to being understood and sounding natural. Focus on learning the correct pronunciation of sounds, stress patterns, and intonation. Good pronunciation not only helps you communicate effectively but also boosts your confidence. Example: practice difficult sounds like R in red and L in lake. Pay attention to stress patterns in sentences, such as stressing content words, nouns, verbs, while keeping function words, prepositions, articles, less stressed. Recommendation: use online pronunciation tools or apps like Forvo to hear how words are pronounced by native speakers. Record yourself speaking and compare it with native pronunciations to improve. 4. Enhancing listening skills. Listening is the gateway to understanding how the language is used in real-life contexts. Focus on listening to different accents, speech speeds, and types of content. This will help you get accustomed to various ways English is spoken and improve your overall comprehension. Example: listen to podcasts, news reports, or audiobooks in English. Try to pick out key information, understand the main ideas, and follow along with the speaker's tone and emotions. Recommendation: start with slower-paced content or materials designed for English learners, and gradually progress to more advanced and faster content. 5. Practicing speaking fluency. Speaking fluently means being able to express your thoughts clearly and naturally without excessive hesitation. Practice speaking in different situations, whether it's having a casual conversation, giving a presentation, or engaging in debates. Example: engage in language exchanges where you converse with native speakers or join English-speaking clubs. Practice speaking about various topics, from daily activities to complex issues. Recommendation: use platforms like Tandem or find local language meetups to practice speaking.
The more you speak, the more fluent you'll become.
6. Improving reading comprehension. Reading comprehension involves understanding and interpreting written texts. Start with simple texts and gradually move to more complex materials. Practice identifying main ideas, supporting details, and inferences. Example: Read short stories, news articles, or graded readers. After reading, summarize the content, discuss it with others, or answer comprehension questions. Recommendation: choose reading materials that match your interests to keep you engaged. Use resources like news and levels or graded readers to build up your reading skills gradually. 7. Writing clearly and effectively. Effective writing is crucial for communicating your ideas in a structured and coherent manner. Practice writing essays, emails, and reports. Focus on organizing your thoughts, using correct grammar, and expressing your ideas clearly. Example: write a daily journal in English, draft emails, or create short essays on various topics. Pay attention to grammar, punctuation, and organization. Recommendation: use writing prompts or join online writing communities for feedback. Tools like Hemingway Editor can help you polish your writing and improve clarity. So, there you have it. Focus point 4, Essential Skills. By mastering grammar basics, building vocabulary, developing pronunciation skills, enhancing listening and speaking abilities, improving reading comprehension, and writing effectively, you'll lay a strong foundation for your English proficiency. Embrace these essential skills with enthusiasm, and watch your confidence and fluency soar. Let's keep moving forward and dive into our next focus point. Focus point 5, Staying Motivated. Keeping your motivation high and unwavering. Think of motivation as the fuel that drives your language learning engine. Without it, your progress can stall. But with the right strategies, you can keep that engine running smoothly and powerfully. Ready to discover how to stay motivated and make learning English an exciting adventure? Let's go. 1. Set personal and meaningful goals. Setting goals gives you a clear direction and a reason to keep going. But to truly stay motivated, your goals should be personal and meaningful to you. Whether it's achieving fluency to travel, advancing in your career, or simply being able to enjoy English media without subtitles, having a purpose will keep you engaged. Example: if you love traveling, set a goal to be able to have conversations with locals during your next trip. If you enjoy watching English movies, aim to understand and enjoy them without subtitles. Recommendation: write down your goals and keep them visible. Reflect on them regularly to remind yourself why you started and to adjust them as needed. 2. Celebrate your achievements. Recognizing and celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, can provide a significant boost to your motivation. Every milestone you reach is a step closer to your goal, and acknowledging these successes can keep your spirits high. Example: celebrate learning a new set of vocabulary by treating yourself to something enjoyable. Reward yourself for completing a challenging grammar exercise or for successfully participating in an English conversation. Recommendation: keep a journal of your progress and celebrate each achievement. Share your milestones with friends or fellow learners to gain encouragement and support. 3. Incorporate fun and engaging activities. Learning doesn't have to be monotonous. Incorporate fun and engaging activities into your study routine to keep things exciting. This can include playing language games, watching entertaining English shows, or participating in creative projects. Example: play English word games like Scrabble or word searches. Watch English comedy shows or movies that make you laugh. Create a fun project like making an English language scrapbook of your favorite things. Recommendation: find activities that align with your interests and make your study sessions enjoyable. The more fun you have, the more motivated you'll be to continue. 4. Connect with a language community. Being part of a language learning community can provide support, encouragement, and accountability. Joining groups or forums where you can share your experiences, ask questions, and celebrate successes with others can keep you motivated. Example: join online forums, social media groups, or local meetups where you can interact with fellow English learners. Participate in group challenges or language exchange programs. Recommendation: engage with communities on platforms like Reddit's language learning subreddits, language exchange sites like Tandem, or local language clubs. 5. Track your progress. Monitoring your progress helps you see how far you've come and keeps you motivated to continue. Set up a system to track your achievements, improvements, and areas that need work. Example: use a language learning app with progress tracking features, keep a progress diary, or maintain a checklist of goals and milestones. Recommendation: regularly review your progress to stay aware of your growth. Adjust your study plans based on what's working well and areas where you need more focus. 6. Stay curious and keep learning. Maintaining a sense of curiosity and excitement about learning will keep your motivation levels high. Explore new topics, dive into different aspects of the language, and keep challenging yourself. Example: explore various aspects of English culture, from idioms and proverbs to literature and current events. Try learning about different accents or dialects. Recommendation: read English books, listen to diverse podcasts, or watch documentaries on subjects that fascinate you. Curiosity will keep your learning journey vibrant and engaging. 7. Find a study buddy. Having a study buddy can make learning English more enjoyable and less solitary. You can practice together, motivate each other, and share resources and tips. Example: partner with a friend who is also learning English or find a language exchange partner. Set up regular study sessions or practice conversations. Recommendation: look for study partners through language exchange platforms or local language learning groups. Collaboration can make studying more dynamic and fun. So there you have it, focus point 5, staying motivated. By setting personal goals, celebrating achievements, incorporating fun activities, connecting with a language community, tracking progress, staying curious, and finding a study buddy, you'll keep your motivation strong and your learning journey exciting. Embrace these strategies with enthusiasm and watch your English skills and motivation soar. Let's keep the momentum going and move on to our next focus point.
Conclusion.
And there you have it, the complete guide to mastering English as a beginner. We've journeyed through setting the right foundation, diving into essential skills, discovering quick improvement tips, and staying motivated throughout your learning adventure. Each focus point is designed to equip you with the tools and strategies you need to make your English learning experience both effective and enjoyable. Here are a few key recommendations to keep in mind. Set personal goals. Make your learning objectives meaningful and tailor them to your passions. Celebrate achievements. Acknowledge your progress and reward yourself for every milestone reached. Incorporate fun activities. Engage with English in enjoyable ways to maintain excitement and interest. Connect with others. Join language communities or find a study buddy for support and motivation. Track your progress. Keep an eye on your growth to stay motivated and adjust your learning strategies as needed. Stay curious. Explore various aspects of the language and culture to keep your learning journey dynamic. Thank you for joining us on this educational adventure. Your support means the world to us, and we hope you found these tips and strategies helpful in your quest to master English. If you enjoyed this audiobook, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Remember, listening is a crucial part of language learning, and the more you listen, the better you speak. So keep those earbuds in, stay motivated, and keep listening. Your journey to English fluency is just beginning, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Until next time, happy learning and see you in the next audiobook.